I'm Stephanie and you're watching my channel, My Steppiness. I have another first try with you today and it's on another foundation. It is actually one of the first mineral foundations I've ever picked up because I normally don't really like using mineral products because I understand that if you breathe in the mineral products, it's not exactly very healthy to your body. But I was dying to try this out because when I tested it in the store, it felt really good and it seemed like a flawless finish. So I was excited to try this out, and my skin is getting a little tan because it's been really crazy hot here in Singapore and I've been under the sun a lot. So I decided to get a darker shade for myself, and it's the Maybelline Super Mineral 24 Healthy Long Lasting Foundation with Micro Mineral Perlite. And the shade I got is in OC3, which is one of the darker shades already. One thing about the Maybelline Super Mineral Foundation, they don't really have many shades. I think they only carry like 4 shades or 5. So it's really limited, and I think it's because they just suit it for Asian skin here in Singapore. So yep, the bottle looks like that. It's pretty cute, a bottle I would say, because I've never seen like this shape. You know, normally bottles are regularly sized, but this is like tapered on top. So yeah, it has SPF in it, SPF 25 with PA+++, and yeah, it's a mineral foundation. It has 25 milliliters inside one bottle like that, and it comes with a pump applicator, which I love. So yep, without further ado, I'm just going to give this a try and apply the first layer. Inside out. So I'm just going to take about a few pumps here, and it's pretty liquidy. You can see it flowing on my hand already. The shade is pretty dark, but because I'm quite tan, I decided to just, you know, get a darker shade for myself now. As usual, I'm going to use my beauty blender to blend this in. I like the fact that I can't really smell it, like it's pretty odorless. It doesn't have that, you know, that typical foundation smell which the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse did have. And it's really easy to blend. I must say it's blending really well. Oh, and the coverage is very good. You can see it really covering up my birthmark here already. And I have some blemishes on the top here that's being covered up pretty much. I would say that it is quite a matte finish, not completely matte, but definitely a lot more matte than a lot of other drugstore foundations. I like the fact that it does not smell at all, and I like the coverage. It's actually pretty medium to high coverage, and I don't think I will be applying a second layer because that will be too much. So now I'm just going to let this set for a while and apply on the rest of my face makeup. So now I've applied the rest of my makeup on. I must say that when I was applying my bronzer and my blush from the Urban Decay Naked Flushed palette, I absolutely love this, and it's usually very pigmented on my face, but this foundation base was not exactly very good for the blush and the bronzer to adhere on, which is very weird. I mean, usually with my other foundations I don't have that problem, so I don't know, maybe I should have done a second layer, or maybe just this foundation does not absorb product into your skin very well, so you might have to use a primer with this foundation. So yep, I'm going to do the flash photography test right now, and I'm going to turn off my lights. Okay, so looking at the photo here, you can see that there is actually a very slight white cast, even though they did say that it does have SPF, so I was kind of expecting a white cast. But as compared to the previous foundation that I did a review on, the Bourjois Healthy Mix, that one didn't state that it had SPF, but that white cast was a lot more obvious than this one. So I'm pretty okay with the result of how the foundation looks on my skin. But yes, any SPF foundation is not gonna look good under flash photography. So I'm gonna check back with you throughout the day and at the end to see how well this holds up, because it does state that it is the Super Mineral 24-hour foundation, so it's supposed to last like an entire day. I'm going to try very hard not to blot my face down or to touch up as I do with my other reviews to see how well this lasts. So stay tuned if you want to know the results.
This is what was meant to be. Took so long for you and me. I figured out the way to go. Yes, I know you told me so. Now I have the eyes to see.
So the time now is about 5:40 in the late afternoon, and I've been out for 5 hours already. I was just running some errands and I stayed indoors most of the time, so not much sweating or humidity, even though it has been raining the whole day. So yeah, so because I was indoors, you know, I didn't really sweat and the foundation still looks pretty good. I can see on camera and when I went to the toilet a few times, you know, it's just a little bit has been rubbed off around my nose area, but apart from a bit of redness there, the rest of my face is pretty good. I love the fact that it's not oily or greasy and the coverage is still pretty much there, because you can still see my blush and my blemishes here are still pretty much covered. You can't really see my birthmark still, so yeah, the coverage is pretty good and it stays matte throughout the day. I didn't have to powder down my face or blot my face, and I still feel like it's quite fresh on my face, so I'm quite happy with it so far. But yeah, I'll check back with you again at the end of the night to see how well this lasts till then. Hello everyone, so the time now is about 8 p.m. in the evening already. I am home and I have been indoors the entire day, so maybe that explains why this foundation has really impressed me. I mean, looking at my face right now, it is not oily or greasy at all, and I did not blot my face, neither did I put pressed powder over to touch up or anything, so I'm pretty impressed. I usually get very oily in my T-zone area, but you can see just a little tinge of shine in my nose area, and I did wipe off a little bit of the foundation around my mouth and sides of my nose area when I was eating. But yeah, I mean, it has held up pretty well. The coverage is still there. You can still see my birthmark is pretty much covered up. My blemishes here are still covered up, and you can still see my blush. So it's pretty good, I would say, a drugstore foundation. I think it's a great buy for a drugstore foundation, and I think I would highly recommend it for those of you out there who are looking into getting a new foundation for yourself. So please subscribe to my channel, thumbs up this video, and like and comment below if you would like to see more first try reviews from me and any of the products in the stores now that you'd like me to review on. And thank you so much for watching and supporting me. Bye!